Hello everyone, welcome back to Pentiment, where we are now out of battery on my controller apparently. Okay, got it. As I was saying, where we are now, old man Andreas, or at least 7 years later Andreas, he he is now a master. He has become a a fancy lad, a fancy boy. He is living at the inn. He's no longer subletting from the farmers. He dresses all fancy like, and apparently he's rich after his trip to Poland. Room sparse compared to what I'm used to. Oh, fuck off, Andreas. He used to sleep in the attic of a farmhouse. Wonder how Tassing has evolved in the last 7 years. Hello, Andreas. How are you enjoying your stay? Seriously, it's been wonderful, Hannah. Thank you. Oh, good. You're the best. You're in the best room we have. I'm glad it's to your liking. See, it's the best room they have, Andreas, and you were shitting on it. Was there anything else? No, thank you. Until later. Until then. See, don't be a dickhead, Andreas. I want to go down. Yes, thank you. Who's this? G'day, Master Mahler. Killian, I don't remember this kid from Act 1. Ah, Master Mahler, is it? Hello and welcome to the Golden Heart. I'm Nico Berger. I own this land house and run it with my wife Hannah and our son Killian. I believe my boy helped you to your room. Is it to your liking? And not quite the comfort I'm accustomed to. Shut the fuck up, Andreas. It's lovely, thank you. Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. When you arrived in town, one of the locals said you lived here a few years back. Ah yes, I worked for the Abbey as an artist. Ah, I see. I heard that you were involved in solving a murder. Out of necessity, the wrong man was being accused of a crime, a friend of mine. I heard it was the prior at the Abbey that the Baron was a sacrifice in some diabolical spell the brother was crafting. Disgusting. Disgusting spell. The Baron was a sacrifice. Where did you hear that? Oh, bits and pieces the people have said here and there. Sounds like a story has changed in the last 7 years. I meant no offense, Master Mahler. I just find it to be an interesting story. It's not a story. It's something that happened. Two people died. Of course, of course. Again, I meant no offense. Well, I'll leave you to your day. Until later. Until then. Okay, what else can I find here? Ooh, fancy lad. Mercenary type. Hello, Andres. Must be a mercenary type who's cleaning a sword. Oh, this wasn't here before. Interesting. Heard a voice style uses time in almost all the episodes. Maybe because it grows so easily here. Just do it. It's the right thing. I don't understand why this is so hard for you. Although, I'm scared it's dangerous to cross the island. Would you prefer the alternative? Don't need to do that, Otto. I understand I'm just say... Andreas! Andreas Mahler? It's good to see you again, old friend. Oh no, you're looking well. It's my apprentice, Caspar Ziegler, from Salzburg. Small city located on the rivers Salach, Salzach. I have no idea how the fuck that's supposed to be pronounced. And founded on Roman ruins. Rumors of violence and rebellion in the city are becoming more common. Casper's hometown. Good day. Need to move my mic a little bit because it's obstructing my screen. Ah, that answers that. I thought that might be your son. We don't grow them that fast, even in Nuremberg. They grow fast enough around here. Even I just, yeah, just had our first. Was that first? Yeah, first. Little Otto. Though we call him Otz. Oh, so cute. Congratulations to you both. That's wonderful news. Thank you. It's been a trial with Dad gone, but Clara and Ursula help out when they can. I'm sorry to hear about your father. Oh, I'm so excited to see the little ones grown up. It's gonna be adorable. I'm sorry to hear about your father. That's life. At least he's with the Lord now, free of his aches and pains. I know Eva wrote to you about my father's death, Andreas. Why didn't you write back? Yeah, why didn't you write back, Andreas? Things got busy about. Busy after I left, I think. Sorry to interrupt, but I should be heading back. I'm pretty sure that's the thief. The Martin, whatever. I think I remember your face, but I can't place it. Oh, don't throw this up. It's me, Martin, remember? Yeah, it's Martin. Oh yes, of course. Hello, Martin. Sorry to run, but I have to head the sheep back to the farm. As much as I love whiling away the hours in the meadow, I have a lot to attend to. But I'll see you at the meeting later. Address until later. Last time I saw Martin was in this meadow. He was sneezing, seemed to hate being here. Even his mother cat said he always sneezed when he was in the meadow. Strange. It's strange or just confused? Am I confused? Are you? Good to see you, Mark. It's good to see you're no longer a little prick. Or less of a prick, at least. Yeah, still a prick, I see. Put it in my ass. I can't believe how much Martin's changed. True, he's like a prodigal son. Took over his father's farm after Franz died. He's been a much better husband to Brigitte and provider for a cat. What's this about a meeting? You've picked an interesting time to visit. Come by the town commons in a while. I think you'll be interested to hear what I have to say. I realize you were in the business of giving speeches. I'll definitely attend. Sounds good. Until later then. Back to cat. Anything up here? Nope. Smears the abbey bigger. Roman, anything in the ruins? Nope. It's been 7 years. I got to explore. Moving the mic again because I covered the OBS timer. Ah, fuck's sake. Can't go to Curacao. Father knows new restrictions. The townsfolk can't even gather sticks without a fee. Say hi to Smokey. He's not here. And I'm guessing our traveler friend has either moved on or been forced out, unfortunately. Nothing here. I'm gonna explore all the corners. Still the same. Fine, I'll do the quest. Pet the cat again. Never too much petting the cat. Church still looks the same. Is the Anchoress still here? I wonder. Father Thomas. Andreas, I heard you were back in Tassin. God bless you. God bless you, Father Thomas. Good to see you again. You're not trying to get me into mass, are you? It's good to see you again. Hopefully this visit will be less eventful than your last. Blessing has enough going on as it is. We have our bonfire for St. John's Eve tomorrow night. People get up to all sorts of mischief. St. John's the feast and celebration of St. John the Baptist beginning at sunset on June 23rd coincides with Midsummer's Day and the summer solstice. It is actually, I'm not sure if it's the patron saint of my city or if it, but St. John's Day is like a huge thing in my city particularly. So every year, June 23rd, huge fireworks, barbecue everywhere, drinking, partying. It's awesome. Very Christian. All of the alcohol is very Christian, I assure you. And then it's my job to hear their confessions in the day that follow. Not to mention the grumbling the peasants are making. Let's just talk, brother. No need to scare our guests with such things. I'm sure if there is trouble, Master Muller will be the first to stick his nose in it. Thank you, Brother Guy. Why are you always such an asshole? You have no appreciation for how privileged your life is. Easy enough for you to come and go, you don't have to live with the consequences. After Ferric was executed, Father Abbot made Matthew the new prior. Ferric may have been annoying, but Matthew is even worse. Thanks for that. It would have been better for everyone if you had simply allowed Brother Kirk to die. Fuck you. After all, he only had a few years left anyway. Oh, what if... Ah, he is such a prick. You're befooling the coward who hides behind his habit. Friends, there's no need for such ire. Forgive me, Father Thomas, I let my passions get the better of me. Besides, that's not even why I came down here. I actually came to speak to you on the Abbot's behalf, Andreas. Father Garneau would like to invite you to come to the library tomorrow morning if you're interested in purchasing some of our books. Oh, wonderful, fantastic, wait. Think so bad that the Abbot has to sell off Kearsarge's greatest treasures? The Abbey needs the money more than it needs ink-stained parchment. No one values these books anymore except perhaps you. The library is not quite ready yet, as it does not see much use. If you could come by tomorrow morning, Mother Illuminata shall show you what's available. Oh, Illuminata is Mother Superior now. Mother Illuminata? Yes, since Mother Cecilia passed a few years ago. Oh, poor Mother Cecilia. How did she die? Peacefully in her sleep. I guess that's the best way to go, isn't it? So tomorrow morning? Yes, can't wait. Calm yourself. There'll be time enough for excitement tomorrow. And Andreas, I apologize for my harsh words before. It was rash. Brother Piero was a pious man and skilled artist. We miss him. Excellent performance, I almost believe. No. I'm gonna accept his apology. I appreciate you saying that. I miss him too. Excellent. I'm so glad that you were able to work things out. Father Thomas, do you have a moment to speak inside the church? Yes, I think so. Why? A private matter. Oh, of course, of course. Until tomorrow. God bless you, Andreas. Private matter, you say? It's closed. Is the Widow Camper still alive? I mean, it said Martin Bauer and the Widow Campering, so you'd assume she would still be alive. Johann Bauer. Don't want to go that way yet. That's the way I'm supposed to be going. Let's go say hi to our good friends, the Gertners. Stone house. Fancy. Pretty sure it didn't used to be stone. Life's been good. Okay, everything's closed. It's basically telling me go to the commons. Stop fucking around. Drucker. Hello, little one. Bah. Klaus, my friend. Andreas. Klaus, you're not really mad at me, are you? I was mad years ago, now I'm just annoyed and disappointed. First Bert, then Marie, just after Magdalene was born. I've always thought highly of you. Can't believe you didn't write back after I told you they had passed. Oh, Bert died? Oh, that sucks. Oh, sorry, I should have written. Yes, you should have. Too late for that now, though. Boop beep boop boop. Oh, hello. He likes you. The children are so adorable. Your business seems to have grown. Where are you painting? Where are you printing? The 12 articles. They were originally written by Swabian peasants who were demanding changes from their lords. Freedom from serfdom, freedom to hunt and to use the woods as God intended, freedom from compulsory labor, abolition of the inheritance tax, fair appraisal of rent, the return of property to common use and ownership. Bavaria isn't Swabia, but their complaints are just as valid for the peasants of Passing. A former duchy in the southern Holy Roman Empire, it was formed as the Swabian Circle in 1512, borders Bavaria to the west, the Swiss Confederacy to the south, and Austria to the southeast. Laws may not be just, but they are the laws. So this is all those laws. He's got your rear already, The abbot has been squeezing the peasants for years, now he's squeezing the townsfolk, and we're pushing back. The cause is righteous, Andreas. If you haven't seen the Gardners lately, You should visit them. Know how to print these? Yes, why? Well, I didn't think it could read. He can't, but just about everyone else in town can. He speaks, I print, just trying to do my part, I suppose. I'm sorry, I'm still not in the mood for this slave reunion. Come back for dinner tomorrow. You should go to the comments, hear what Otto has to say. It's worth hearing. Of course. I'll see you then. Be good while we're gone, Magdalene. Will you be good? Gab, go, go. So adorable. But didn't eat. So many people. Everyone, listen. We all know why we're here. Nothing I'm going to say will be a surprise. Nothing I'm going to say hasn't already been spoken behind closed doors, whispered to your neighbors. Nothing I'm going to say is untruthful, so it's time we started saying it openly. Year after year, the Abbey has found new ways to tax the peasants. Piece by piece, the Abbey has taken away our rights to use God's forest, to support our families. Law after law gets heaped upon us, restrictions on how we can pay rent, limits on where we can move, who we can wed, and now the death tax, which once claimed only our best animal and garment, takes half our estate. No consideration for widows, no consideration for children. What about the town council, the rat house? A community hall where people meet, typically a council that governs day-to-day affairs under the authority of a woman. Surely that's a sign that the abbot wishes to share his power to listen to our grievances. You have a good heart, Ulrich. You always want to see the best in people. But no. The council is a way for the abbot to divide us, to pit favored few against the many. This is not charity, only greed and desperation drive Father Gurno. You think that if the abbot could, he'd steal a dead man's soul from heaven itself. And when we protested, what did Father Gurno do? He locked the shrine of St. Moritz. What? Seriously? Isn't that one of the main sources of income for the abbey? The fucking pilgrims? What the fuck? You won't allow the people of this town, the farmers of this land, to pray before the river. Now, when we most need the intercession of our saint, the abbot has shut us out. Father Gurnall's actions aren't just, they aren't Christian, we endured this abuse for too long. It's time we let Abbott know we won't take it anymore. Old Pete's still alive? Fantastic. Too right, you're here. Stop, this is foolish. Soldiers are already patrolling nearby towns. If you push against the Abbey, you'll incur the Duke's wrath. We get the town razed and everyone killed. Anna's right. The Duke is a powerful force in Bavaria. You're playing a dangerous game, Otto. You lot are no match for trained soldiers. If you don't relent, you'll be ground into dust like Swabian peasants. We could always ground you up instead, Leonhard. Right there are soldiers about. Okay, it's too much for me to read. Don't be shy, speak up if you have cause. We won't be overrun. The peasants of Salzburg were able to take the city and have their cause heard. If the people can get the Archbishop of Salzburg to listen to them, then we can do the same with the abbot. Master Andreas, do you think my family in Salzburg is alright? Don't worry, the civilian losses were minimal, they're probably fine. Oh no, maybe we should go to Salzburg after this. Enough is enough. We can't stand by while the abbot continues threatening us poorly. People all over Swabia are taking back their God-given rights. Why shouldn't we do the same? A righteous cause. Martin's right. We deserve better. We can do this. Well spoken, Martin. Martin of all people, for fuck's sake. Well spoken, Martin. Everyone ought to consider what he said. Martin has proved dependable these last few years. But if the words of men can't persuade you, perhaps a sign from a greater power will. The abbot may have locked us out of our saint's shrine, but God has shown me that he is with us. This is, Otto, this is verging very close to heresy here. I think that's all I should say for now. Thank you for coming. Yeah, probably. Good day, Andreas. Bar, it's been too long. It's lovely to see you again. Hello, Andreas. I'm surprised to see you after this long absence from Tassing. At this rate, we thought we'd never see you again. I missed the Alpine Aware, and the people, of course. I was gone for too long. I'm sorry for not sending word of my arrival. You certainly did pick an odd time to visit. We're in the middle of a strange season. Ah, you found the girders. Your speech was very rousing, Otto. I swear they get better each time. I hope the Duke doesn't catch word of this, Otto. The town could suffer for it. We're past the point of caring, Mauer. If we were in our position, you'd understand that. It's not my place to judge, I'm just concerned. It's appreciated, but we know the risks. Otto, did you really see a sign from God? Is that true? It is, Andreas, I swear. Come talk to me later. I'll tell you what I can, alright? Anyway, Andreas, you and yours should come by the house for supper. We'd be delighted to have you. That sounds wonderful. We'll be there, Clara. Okay. Time to get our asses down there. Andreas, you're back in Tassing. Oh, just for a few days. I want to pay my respects to Berta Piero. Oh yes, Berta Piero. What a talent with God. I'm sorry, Andreas. He was a sweet old man. I talked to him sometimes on my breaks at the Abbey. I'm surprised Prior Farron couldn't give you an earful. Well, he did before the unpleasantness. I'm sure you know it shook up things at the Abbey for a while. Berger made it clear I wasn't welcome at Curacao when I arrived, so yes. For it's worth, you're still welcome in Tassing anyway. Matthew's prior now. Still strict, but a bit quieter about it. Matthew's always struck me as quite pious. True, you wouldn't think piety could be uncommon in an abbey, but with Father Gurnot. Are you with the peasants, said Bruce? Well, of course. Gurnot has been running them into the ground. On top of that, we couldn't even use the forest anymore. Any of us used to be able to go fishing in there, not anymore. How far are you going to take us? Well, I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not leading the thing. But I trust in Otto and the peasants too. He's a good man. The whole town knows it. Even Lenhart. Though he wouldn't admit it. Say, Andreas, how's the married life been treating you? After you left here and returned to Nuremberg, I take it you were married. I was. Celine, she's waiting for me. Ah, this is such shit. No, uh, no, my Andreas actually likes his wife. Come on. Marriage is a legal requirement for becoming recognized as a masterpiece. No, I was. Celine, she's waiting for me. I hope the married life was treating you well. I still have not found it. That's, that's a shame, Andres. I fear it's never going to happen. Really? Not a single person has caught your eye? Well, when I was in Innsbruck a few years ago, I saw a real pretty girl at the market selling painted clocks. Think about her sometimes. Maybe more than this Christian. You need to go back to Innsbruck and find that pretty girl. What? Really? Life's too short to spend dreaming about the loves you could have had. Trust me. You seem to feel strongly about this, Andreas. But it sounds foolish, juvenile, you might say. I may not have found true love, but that doesn't mean you can't. You know what? You're absolutely right. Forget what I said. Don't overthink it, just take my advice. Maybe, but it feels right. Well, if I ever have the chance to get back to Innsbruck, maybe I will. There's something to look forward to after all. Thank you, Andreas. You're a man of inspiration. A pleasure. Until later, Andres. Until then. Okay, who else can we find? Zimmerman House. Andreas. So, Otto, sign from God? Oh, right. I found something just a few days ago. This will sound crazy, but I found St. Moritz's head. What? Wait, you heard his head? Are you sure? Shh. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, I can't say anything more until St. John's Day. But then everyone will know. Who else knows about this? Only those who need to know. And you, of course. Feel lucky? Absolutely. Good. Until later, Andres. Hey, I'm gonna need a little bit more detail. What the fuck do you mean by you found St. John's head? Well, Andres. But that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. As always, I have been Pope. Please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all of the things that make the algorithm happy. I will see you all next time.